The Speaker of Parliament dispatched the committee on a fact-finding mission after the police shooting incident occurred at the school last month. After meeting all the stakeholders, the committee's report, including recommendations, was presented to the House.
Committee requests the Minister of Roads and Highways, as a matter of urgency, provide pedestrian crossing and speed ramps to ensure safe usage of the road by both motorists and pedestrians. The committee again requests that the Regional Director of the Department of Urban Roads in the Ashanti region should be sanctioned for failing to provide pedestrian crossing and speed ramps on the stretch of the road, although several letters had been written to his outfit in that regard. The committee furthermore concludes that the Ghana Police Service lacks the appropriate logistics to enable the service respond promptly to challenges of the crowd control and the ability of the service to avoid conflict of interest on its part in conducting fair investigations. The committee therefore recommends that Parliament should set up a bipartisan committee to further investigation the matter to the latter. The Minister of Finance and Economic Planning is also requested to release the approved budget to the Minister of Interior for the procurement of necessary tools and logistics for effective law enforcement.
Ranking member on the committee, James Agalga, shed further light on their call for a full-scale bipartisan probe into the matter.
We ought to have been directed to properly investigate the circumstances that led to the shooting incident at the Kumasi Islamic Senior High School. The reason being that the police, Mr. Speaker, have been fingered in this matter for using gratuitous force in controlling crowds made up of very young students. And so when you allow them to investigate themselves, Mr. Speaker, the end result could be that the investigation would be skewed in a manner that is undesirable. So this committee would have wished that we were asked to investigate the matter, come out with a report, and not to be directed to embark upon a fact-finding mission. But, Mr. Speaker, in the long term, I have advocated strenuously for us as a country, and this is a matter for policy, to establish an independent police complaints commission.
The House approved the report.
All against that say no. I have it. The report of the Committee on Defense and Interior regarding the senior high school, the police shooting incident at the Islamic Senior High School in Kumasi, Ashanti region, is hereby adopted.
Following the confirmation of a 350 million Ghana cedi debt owed by the government to the buffer stock company, the Deputy Ranking Member on Education, Dr. Clementa Park, called on the President to order the release of funds to settle the debt.
How come we have allocated and approved 2.3 billion to finance the free senior school policy for 2022, and yet government is unable to pay buffer stock food suppliers? So we felt it was important for us to continue to advocate and to canvass and to call on government, to call on the President, to instruct the Minister for Finance to release the monies that we have approved for buffer stock food suppliers to be paid in full so that they can continue to supply food to keep our young men and women who are busy preparing for the Awasi well nourished, so they can have the serenity of mind, soul, and spirit to excel in the upcoming WASI.
So with the recommendations of the Defense and Interior Committee regarding the disturbances at the Islamic Senior High School in Kumasi approved by the House, members in the general public are looking forward to the House to constitute that bipartisan committee that will be clothed with full parliamentary powers to conduct a full-scale probe into what transpired, why the police used live bullets in a riot situation, and what really necessitated the riots that caused a lot of injuries on that campus in Abrepo in Kumasi. Reporting for City News from Parliament, my name is Duke Mensopoko.